All right, let's talk about what it's like to date a Virgo woman. It is Virgo season, so this is a great time to make this video. I've also been making a lot of like 10, 11, 12-minute videos. This one, let's try doing it a little bit quicker. Dating a Virgo woman, quick hits, let's go. Personally, I find Virgo one of the harder zodiac signs to kind of wrap my head around. As we know, Virgo is associated with the third house of a natal chart, and it is ruled by the planet Mercury. When we think about the archetype of Virgo, we think about mental discernment. We think about classification systems. We think about organizing. We think about attaching meaning and narrative around chaos, right? It's about putting things into a paradigm. It's about building an intellectual lens through which we make sense of the world. The popular stereotypes of Virgo women is that they're these incredible perfectionists, right? They're neat freaks, just hyper type A people. The thing is though, is that Virgo women aren't always type A people. I don't think that's totally accurate, but they're also not totally type B people either. They're definitely like these super sexy people. Love a Virgo woman, but sometimes you get the sense that they're kind of these old souls that are trapped like in a young woman's body. And I say young woman's body because like they do age incredibly gracefully, right? These are aesthetically very good looking people. They tend to take care of themselves well, just a side note. But yeah, seriously, like old soul people trapped in younger people's bodies, like just super cool grandmas, like trapped in a young woman's body. Does that make sense to you? Because it does to me. Like you ask Virgos to go out on what you think is like a really fun date. You're like, let's go out. We're gonna go out to dinner and then we're gonna like go dancing and it's gonna be great. And if a Virgo woman likes you, she's almost definitely gonna say yes. But like on the inside, it's almost like that cool grandma inside of her, like smoking a cigarette and just being like, drinks and dancing. I've done this so many times, but I do like this guy, so I guess I'll go and do it with him. And you'll have a fun time with her through all of her dry sense of humor. But like on the inside, that grandma's like, man, I kind of just wish I could like have a tall glass of white wine, pound a melatonin, watch an episode of Netflix and like pass out at 9. Virgo women haven't done everything in life. They don't know everything. They haven't experienced every experience that there is. But sometimes they act in a way that makes it seem like they have, or they want you to think they have. They do have a little bit of a know-it-all tendency sometimes. In typical Virgo fashion, they have a need to kind of classify and organize and call things like they are. And when you describe something to them or you're looking for advice from them, sometimes, you know, they're a good listener, but they're a little bit like, yeah, it's like this. Like, you didn't realize that? Like, you're kind of an idiot for not realizing that. I realized that. Like, maybe you're her boyfriend and you're riding in the car with her and the boyfriend's like, yeah, I don't know, babe. I just kind of feel like my mom's been really unreasonable lately. And the Virgo woman will just be like, yeah, of course she's being unreasonable. Like, you really kind of have a strong Oedipus complex thing going with her and you never really left the psychic womb, you know? And then you're like, what the hell? And she's like, oh, sorry, did I just like say that out loud? But it's true. Seriously, you need to like set some boundaries with your mom once in a while. Couldn't hurt you. Okay, so they're not always that dark and depressing and brutally honest. Usually, actually they are kind of often. They just have that really honest, dry, dark sense of humor. It's just kind of like the way that they talk and think, right? They're not doing it on purpose. That's just literally how they think and experience life. And it kind of makes it awesome. Like, they're super funny people. And professionally, in terms of things outside the relationship, they're incredibly competent, incredibly talented, incredibly smart. If anything, sometimes they just like don't give enough of a shit to like totally be the head of a company or be a CEO. They could if they want to, but sometimes it's just like, I don't know, that sounds like a lot of work. Sometimes they're a little bit on the sidelines, like criticizing the people that are in charge, being like, wow, these people like need to chill out. I'm still like doing this like cigarette motion, like holding this cigarette because it's like the cool grandma inside of them. Really ran with that metaphor a lot in this video. But according to a Virgo woman, thinking about herself, she's doing just fine, and she probably is. She just like doesn't need all the fanfare, and I think that's true in a relationship as well. If you're someone that absolutely needs to be worshipped and loved, and you need a lot of words of affirmation, and you want literally this woman to just like completely throw and bestow all this praise and love and compliments on you, Virgo woman might not be the right person. Their way of showing love is more just kind of like roasting the hell out of you. Like they're gonna criticize you, but if they like you, they like you. If they love you, they love you. It's really true. And they're going to be loyal. Virgo women are tremendous life partners. They're just extremely realistic and practical, and that makes them really chill, right? Even though she's gonna roast the heck out of you, when she really loves another person, Virgo woman is really good at loving you despite all your imperfections, which she obviously knows very well.